Next up, let's see how to make tables in HTML. Tables are structured set of data and are made up of rows and columns. Table is a way of displaying tabular data. As you can see here, the table element represents tabular data. So to create a table, we use quite a lot of elements. And now let's see what these elements are. And we are going to do that by creating a table by ourselves. Let's use this example here, this table example here, and recreate it and see what all elements we need to create this table. So the first element we use to make a table is the table element, this table element. And this table element will contain all of the tabular data that we plan on displaying in our browser here. And this table element by itself won't do anything. We need other elements to make this table element work. So then the first step in entering data into the table is to add rows. And we do that by using that table row element. So let's add rows to our table. Like here we have 3 rows over here. So let's add 3 rows, tr, 1 row, and then another tr. tr stands for table row element, tr again. And then next we add data to our table, and we can do that by using the table data element, that's td. These datas over here, USA, Washington, DC, 309 million, English, these all we can add in our table using the TD element. So let's add these datas. These data are in the second row. Let's add in second row. And one more thing, each data will be wrapped in one TD, like this, TD, and then for USA. For the second data, we need another TD. Washington. And for the third data, we need another TD. 309 million. And for the fourth data, another TD, and that's English. Okay. And for the second row, we have here Sweden, Stockholm, 9 million, Swedish. Each of them will be in their respective TDs. TD, Sweden. And then more TDs. And last one, Swedish. And when we save this and refresh our page, see how it appears. Yes. So we added 4 datas in each row. In one row, we added 4 datas, and each data created a column. So each data creates a one column. So one data will appear in single columns. So now we have got 2 rows and 4 columns. Each data takes up 1 column. So now that we have got our data, let's add these headings to our table. And we can do that by using the TH element, which stands for table heading element. So for the countries, well, the table heading element is just same as the TD element, but TH we use for headings. TH, countries, and then you have capitals. And then population. And then last, language. Okay, for headings, we use TH, and for data, we use TD. And now let's save it and see how it appears. Yes, we got our headings, capitals, countries, population, and languages. And as you see, by default, our headings are bolded. And obviously, you can change these the styles of our table using CSS, which we'll see that later on. And yes, one more thing. You can add attributes to your table, example, scope attribute. And these scope attributes are usually used in headings. I mean, TH element, the heading elements, to make it clear that which heading is for rows and which heading is for columns. Like now we only have this, we only have headings for the columns. Well, I'm sure you have seen other tables where you have headings for rows also. So that time, to specify which heading is for which, for column or row, we use scope attribute. So here, let's use a scope attribute. Scope. And the value of scope can be only column or row. So now these headings are for column. So let's give a column. Yes. But it doesn't make any difference, but it's good to add an attribute. So you can add scope for all these headings. Yeah, we got our table here.